Peace, chat. Peace. Hey, listen. I just like to say shout out to all the sponsors of the show: Taz, Sunshine, 4D, Mountain Dew, Blue Moon. You see me?
Yeah.
You see that moon right there, cuz? Uh, that's crazy.
My dog dressed like Russell Hornsby from BMF.
Crazy.
Say, bro, he had all this smoke for me about when I wore the shirt. Say, why you wearing it like that? He got the t-shirt underneath. You really look like you work at the local Jiffy Lube.
look like I work at the picking team.
Yeah.
Buy your groceries, get some gas.
Yeah. I think it's your transmission dressing that.
Yeah.
All right, but look though, we'll go to another Chris and Lito show. Y'all ain't know that we still did these, huh? Blue Moon back there too. I just ain't wearing it right now. But you know, John Deere up there, you see him right next to Pierre and them, next to Wayne. Yeah.
Chris Smith.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You name it, you know, we got it. Scott Vignell, we fight for the win. Theos. Now, usually we have an intro, but we've been getting flagged and we tired of getting flagged. So we still got a video for y'all. And this is about Zion Williamson, the video by you know, similar to us. We're not gonna stop putting out content. You know what I mean? This is how we go. We gonna continue. But the name of this publication is called Nonstop. Shout out to them. I reached out to them and they were gracious enough to tell us at least that they will allow us to use a video without us having any issues. So y'all be sure, man, if y'all get a chance, if y'all like the video from Nonstop, or even if you don't, just so we able to, you know what I mean, get together and put out more or share more of these videos, watch more of these videos as a family. Y'all be sure to lock in with Nonstop, youtube.com/nonstop. That's the same for Instagram and X. Lito?
Hey, they got a comment on this video. I'm just gonna read it to you real fast before we get started.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I live in Spartanburg. When his milkshake brought all the boys to the yard. Like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? But they went on to say, but their lives were very much better than ours back then. Nice to see a South Carolina dude get some props in the NBA. Like, bro, the people are insane. Anyways, man, I'm excited to watch the video. I got some ideas on what the paradox could be.
Yep, and look, y'all let us know in the chat what y'all think. This is my first time watching the video as well. I saw it a couple weeks ago, but I was saving to watch it live to get, so we can have actual, real-time reactions. But basically, I assume that this video is maybe going through the miseducation of Zion Williamson, talking about some good, talking about some bad. But we'll see. I'm interested. We're gonna watch it live as a family. If y'all seen it already, y'all be sure to comment. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the video at the end. Go ahead, Lito.
You need your carburetor fixed? Everything all right with your transmission? My fault. Goddamn carburetor out again. Tap that battery. Tap that battery. My fault. Oh, man.
Zion Williamson is the most perplexing player in the NBA.
Showtime.
He's built like a rhinoceros, with the agility and jumping ability of a leopard. When he's not in shape, he looks like the love child of Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal.
Looks like me and Shaq had a baby.
What? No more.
Well, okay. Well, first of all,
Wait.
Is this how you start off the video?
What?
Okay.
Again, shout out to
Nonstop.
Shout out to Nonstop.
But when he is in shape, he looks like the hybrid of Sir Charles and Diesel when they were in their prime. In February of 2025, the New Orleans Pelicans issued a statement claiming that Zion slimmed down to 264 pounds, the lightest he's been since joining the NBA. And it showed. In the second half of the 2025 season, Williamson played the best basketball of his career, dominating on both ends of the court. But when the world heard about Zion's most recent weight loss, everyone had the same question. Is it gonna last? Are we finally gonna see Zion fully healthy and ready to play?
Taking his he will!
Since he was drafted first overall in 2019, Zion has suited up in only 45% of all possible games. And even more importantly, he has 0 appearances in the playoffs. Williamson is the only NBA superstar with a contract that's not fully guaranteed, and also tied to a weigh-in clause that requires his combined weight and body fat percentage to stay under 295. This is the Zion Williamson.
I never realized that the bar was 295 pounds.
We talked about it on the last show. No, Wednesday show. We go.
Oh, okay.
But he also got he has body fat percentage bars that he has to pass as well. I think six so he has 6 weigh-ins, I think, throughout the year, if I remember. First of all, Nonstop has done this is a minute into the video. They awesome job to start. I gotta give him credit.
They hooping. Shout out Nonstop.
Williamson dilemma. Is he really a generational superstar ready to lead the Pelicans to success or a bust? The legend of Zion started in 2016 when clips of his insane dunks started going viral. Just a few years earlier, Williamson was a 5'9" point guard, and nothing showed that he could become an NBA player, despite strong genetics. Zion's father, Lateef Williamson, was a 6'3" collegiate defensive lineman who weighed over 260 pounds, and his mother, Sharonda Sampson, was once a promising college sprinter. But between 8th and 9th grade, Zion sprouted to 6'3", and by the time he was a high school sophomore, Williamson reached his current height of 6'6". And during that quick growth spurt, Zion suffered through immense pain in his knees and back. But when the pain finally subsided, Zion became a freak of nature. Once the pain went away, all this athleticism that I have today came out. I have no idea where it came from, but I embraced it.
Yo, dog, that's crazy. Can you imagine being 5'9", being an average, nobody, you just
Slow down. Because I'm 5'9". You see how disrespectful you are just without trying.
I'm saying no, but you all right. But look, check this out.
Wow.
In your 30 years of life, right? In your 30 years of life, put it like this: you are who you are. You are who you are.
Being a nobody,
no, I'm just saying, you was never gonna be nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait.
It's crazy because I wasn't even talking about you. Look what you did.
Because he grew to your height,
dog. I'm saying, dog. Can you just imagine this dude being 5'9", probably, just unathletic, uncoordinated, and just being a fucking crazy athlete? Just do it, son. This dude God's favorite. That's all I'm telling you. This man is God's favorite, for real. All right.
Suddenly, I had all the ball control skills of a point guard, and with my new weight, I could fly past people trying to guard me. In his sophomore season, Williamson averaged 28 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 3 steals per game, leading his team to a regional championship. As a junior, Williamson averaged 37 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2.5 blocks per game, leading Spartanburg to another title and breaking the state record for most 30-point games in a season. By then, he had become the most popular high school player in the country, with celebrities wearing his jersey and attending his games. In his senior year, Zion continued to dominate, looking like a grown man among children. He led the Griffins to another regional championship, averaging 36 points, 11 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game. Zion did whatever he wanted and entertained the crowds with tomahawk dunks, alley-oops, and 360 windmills with either hand. But even though we'd seen high schoolers with that kind of athleticism before, we'd never seen it with someone that looks like Zion. Built like a tank, weighing 270 pounds with a 45-inch vertical, Zion defied the laws of physics and became the most hyped high school player since LeBron James. He could choose where he wanted to go to college, ultimately deciding to go to Duke, where he teamed up with two other blue-chip prospects, Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett. Duke became the first team to land the top 3 high school recruits.
I just like to stop the tape right here to just tell y'all that Coach K had Duke, Zion, RJ, and Cam Reddish, and Carolina put him in the dirt.
Recruiting rankings began, and everyone expected them to win the national championship. And when the NCAA season began, Zion immediately justified all the hype. In his first college game, Williamson scored 28 points, breaking the school's scoring record in a debut. Against Syracuse, Zion broke the freshman scoring record with 35 points, as well as the record for most 25-point games by a freshman. On February 20th, 2019, with Barack Obama in attendance, Zion suffered a grade 1 knee sprain 36 seconds into the game, after his foot ripped through his Nike shoe, causing Nike stock to drop by $1.1 billion the following day. However, Zion returned from injury on March 14th, posting 29 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 steals in an 84-72 win over Syracuse in the quarterfinals of the ACC tournament. He shot 13 of 13 from the field, marking the best shooting performance in school and tournament history. Before March Madness, the Zion hype reached an all-time high, and CBS specifically devoted a camera called the Zion Cam to record Williamson throughout the tournament. Zion started the tournament with 25 points in a win over North Dakota State. And in the next round against UCF, he was even better, with 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists in a close 77-76 victory. But in the Elite Eight, despite 24 points and 14 rebounds from Zion, Duke lost 68-67 to Michigan State, thus ending one of the most dominant freshman seasons in NCAA history. In 33 appearances, Zion averaged 22.
I don't mean to keep stopping, but this is frustrating. How do you get this dude to be this dude?
Maybe we find out this year.
Like, what does it take for him to buy in? I'm asking that because I just saw him miss however many games in college. In the first game back, he looked like he had never missed any games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's college and
for sure. But I'm saying body-wise, though, like he's had those issues.
He wasn't a millionaire either. Multi-millionaire.
Oh, you saying he was the hunger for more. That's what got him. Shout out to Lloyd Banks.
Poverty teach you a lesson.
Damn. So he comfortable now. He ain't got that dog. He ain't got that dog. How what you saying? The internal dog is gone?
Not from what I'm seeing this offseason.
It's yeah. Shout out to
it's literally a flag that he carrying around with a dog on it. You seen that?
I ain't seen that.
It's this color.
Oh, I ain't seen it. Nah. All I see is green.
2.6 points, 8.9 rebounds, 2.1 steals, and 1.8 blocks per game. He shot 68% from the field, which ranked second in the country, and was the highest ever field goal percentage by a freshman. After such dominance on both ends of the court, it was a no-brainer for Zion to go pro. And with the luck of the lottery gods, the New Orleans Pelicans got the chance to select first overall.
You believe that?
Not a single person was surprised when they used their pick on Williamson.
The New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke University.
But before the season even started, Zion suffered his first injury in the pros. Williamson tore his meniscus in a preseason game and was supposed to be sidelined for 6 weeks, which turned into 3 months, because the Pelicans didn't want to risk anything with their most precious asset. But finally, on January 20th, 2020, Zion made his NBA debut against the Spurs. And for 3 quarters, his first game was largely disappointing because of a minutes restriction, and Zion struggling to find his rhythm with only 5 points scored. But then he exploded. For a guy projected to be a non-shooter, Zion started hitting threes, making 4 out of 4 and scoring 17 points in a row. The fans in New Orleans and the whole NBA were elated.
Zion for 4 for 4. Welcome to the NBA.
When this is the last time he shot a three? Like,
it felt like it.
I don't understand.
And everyone believed Zion was on track to become the next LeBron James. Only 2 games later, in his 3rd game, Williamson notched his first double-double.
Detonating on the rim.
And then went on a 13-game streak with over 20 points, which set the NBA record for most consecutive 20-point games by a teenager. During the pandemic-shortened season, Williamson averaged 22.5 points on 58% shooting, along with 6.3 rebounds and 2.1 assists per game. And when the next season started, Zion got even better. For 25 consecutive games, Williamson scored at least 20 points on 50% shooting, which was a new NBA record. And it seemed like he could score at will against any defender in the league. He was like a 5-ton wrecking ball slamming into opponents who just bounced off it, unable to stop his unique combination of size.
They was making the
agility.
playoffs that year.
It'll be Zion on the hammer.
Yeah.
However, Zion was not just brute force. He also possessed elegance. And it was borderline crazy how someone so big could contort his body in the air so gracefully. If you looked closely at his legs, you'd see an aerial ballet dancer. A man who twists and bends his body to find gaps between defenders' hands to put the ball in the hoop. Even if he was guarded by 2 or 3 players, he was still able to make mid-air adjustments that nobody his size was ever able to do.
Zion on the spin, gets to the strong
It's like,
side,
dog.
gets to the line.
It's like
In his second,
It's like
bro.
it's like he's not even breathing.
No,
He ain't even
No.
breathing. He just
he make it,
adapts.
bro. He makes it look so effortless. And the thing is that it's in all these clips. It's 3, 4, 5 people waiting for him, contestant, and he, in midair, Derrick Rosen through all that shit.
Derrick Rosen. Listen, man, that dude. I mean, bro, like, what can you say? What can you say about him? Like,
That you could say that dude.
bro, that dude is the most frustrating basketball player I've ever had the chance to cheer for. I wasn't gonna cheer for him when he was at Duke, but like, while he on my team, he's the most frustrating. As a fan of NBA basketball, he's probably as frustrating in general too, but not more than this fan base.
I'm curious how much Brandon Ingram being gone and the slate being completely clean, and I mean like a new season starting, is going to benefit him. I feel like this is one of those times in life where history, like if Zion's gonna have that Zion year, like that year where he makes everybody take notice as being like the dude he's supposed to be for a full year, it either has to be this season or it happens on another team. It just like feels like that's how you write it. That's how it would be written. Soon as he's like forgotten about, he's an afterthought, but some changes are made. The team has no expectations, but it's built around him. That's where he takes off, or he continues to kind of be inconsistent, hurt, and he does it on another team. Or he never does it.
I mean, let me ask you this. Buy, sell, him reaching whatever his full potential is.
I think you're going to get at least a year of it.
What can you give me any indication of what that looks like?
That's like 25 to 28 points per game. That's 7 to 8 rebounds, and that's 5 or 6 assists a game.
Is that like
with probably a couple stocks thrown in there?
Is that like MVP? What is that?
Depends on how many games the team win, but yeah, if he reaches potential, yeah. There's no answer for him, bro. There is no answer for him, like ever. He like but here's the thing, though. Zion's the question. Zion the question, and he the answer. Like
so he Allen
there is because of the.
Hey, he did. He ended up turning to the question. His first was the question, and then he, you know what I'm saying?
Spark plug right there, dog.
Answer, bro. I'm saying, you think Zion ever had his transmission fixed?
What you mean by that?
Like on this car, like you ever think his carburetor?
I'm sure. I guess I know somebody that could fix it.
Tell that boy, man, $15, $30 goddamn dollars, man. Buy me some bills.
In season, Zion made his first All-Star game.
Leonard with the lead pass for Zion.
Boy, I forgot all about that game.
And for the season, he averaged 27 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 3.7 assists, while shooting an unreal 61% from the field. Williamson ranked 8th in the league in scoring and 8th in field goal percentage in what was one of the most efficient seasons of all time. And then, just when things started going great, another disaster, as Williamson suffered a Jones fracture in his foot. Still, he was projected to be ready for the start of his third season, but when the season began, his return was postponed for December.
Big right there, boy.
Then, when December came, the Pelicans said he'll need more time and that he'll play around the All-Star game, but his return never happened, and Zion missed the entire 2022 season, having to watch from the bench as the Pelicans lost in the first round of the playoffs. It was a huge disappointment, especially since we could see Zion warm up before games, and it became obvious that he wasn't living a healthy lifestyle.
It looked like me and Shaq had a baby.
The fans started questioning Zion's commitment to the game and wondered if his weight had something to do with him missing the entire season. Despite all the turmoil, the Pelicans offered Zion a contract extension worth $193 million, increasing to $231 million if he made an All-NBA team in 2023. However, the contract was only partially guaranteed based on the number of games Zion played, and if he managed to keep his weight and body fat percentage in check. But when Zion finally suited up at the start of the 2023 season, he was still visibly overweight. And yet, offensively, he was as dominant as ever. Williamson scored 25 points in his season.
No, he wasn't.
This is the 24 season, right?
No, this is the year after the Jones fracture.
That was 22, right?
What? So this is the year where this is the year after the Phoenix series. The Phoenix playoff series.
Hold on. Let me hear how this started.
Yeah. Go back.
Finally suited up at the start of the 2023 season.
Yeah, you said 2023.
Yeah, I don't know if he was visibly still overweight. He's not what he was weighing last season here. But he was in shape.
I don't remember 23. I know 24 he came in and he was in shape.
So no, 23 is the year where that's what he did the dunk at the end of the Phoenix game.
I think so.
Where he tore his hamstring against Philly.
I think so.
In Philly. Yeah. That's that year. 100%.
Hold on, I'm trying to see something.
Bro, there's a point on Zion went on a run.
Nah, he wasn't out of shape, bro. I'm looking at Pelicans Media Day 2023.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, nonstop. But we rocking with you though. You gave us permission. No flaggers.
Hey, but that's what journalists do though. We went back and we did the due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
We did the knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? We got the salt out the earth.
He was still visibly overweight, and yet, offensively, he was as dominant as ever. Williamson scored 25 points in his season debut, bulldozing through opponents like they weren't even there.
Williamson leans in, couldn't finish, snatches.
Poor JB.
However, defensively, it was clear that the excess weight was bothering him, especially in transition, as he looked sluggish running up and down the court. But in early December, when he got into shape, Zion was named Player of the Week for the first time in his career, after averaging 33 points and 8 rebounds on 70% shooting. On December 28th, Williamson put up a career-high 43 points in a 119-118 win over the Timberwolves.
I was at that game. I'm standing right there. Hold on, matter of fact, hold on. See me.
Put the highlight on yourself.
Where I'm at. Hold on. Where I'm at. You know I'm courtside. You know where I'm at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Talking big money.
You know where I'm
the
at.
Timberwolves.
Can't be fixing all them cars, bro, and not.
I can't.
Where you at though? You too tall, bro. Where you?
I'm right here. This me.
With the red hat. Why you not standing up?
I'm too cool for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm too cool for that.
All right.
Oh my goodness gracious. Joe, what are we seeing? We are seeing a superstar in the making right now.
But just 1 week later,
Damn,
he suffered a hamstring injury.
Like you pulled up right here, AD. Right side. Yeah, on the run.
And it was reported that he'd miss several weeks.
He is out
Despite
of
his
shape,
absence, he was voted to his second All-Star game.
Hey, hold on. Made a disrespect, subside. We was wrong.
Yeah. I could see, but he, I don't know. Maybe
he also gain and lose weight faster than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. You would think he played football, man. Shout out to that Tampa Bay player, bro. That 400 plus pound man that everybody treating like a Oh, you ain't seen that. He can't.
Yeah. He can't practice.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. He can't even practice because he's too overweight. But he be out there. He be out there, bro. But
Doing what? What he be doing? He just be chilling.
Running, bro. They got hoodies and weight vests on them for him to drop some of the weight.
In this climate?
With averages of 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game. And just like the year before, Zion's return got postponed. And then it got postponed again. In early April, the Pelicans announced that Zion would miss the remainder of the season, including their play-in game against the Thunder, which New Orleans ended up losing, thus ending their season. However, this was just the beginning of all the Zion drama, because during the summer, Williamson grabbed the national spotlight for all the wrong reasons. After an adult film star named Mariah Mills posted a series
all right, hold on. hold on now.
Gotta let him.
I thought we was talking who? What we doing?
You gotta come on, bro. You gotta let him. You know what I mean?
You gonna lose your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, referring to her?
Yeah. You don't think she wifey material?
I mean, they got a man on the internet right now saying Halle Berry wasn't. So.
Out their relationship, while Zion was expecting a baby with another woman. But despite all the off-court drama and problems surrounding his weight, when the 2024 season started, Williamson was finally healthy and played the best basketball of his life.
Terrible pass.
Even though his scoring was down to 22.9 points per
game. Can we run that back?
Yeah. Remember that game.
Even though his scoring was down to 22.9 points per game, Zion averaged a career-high 5 assists, along with 5.9 rebounds and 57% shooting from the field. His defense also picked up, and for the first time in his career, Zion played winning basketball, contributing to wins on both ends of the court. Williamson led the Pelicans to 49 wins in the regular season, which was the second best result in franchise history. But in a competitive Western Conference, it was only good enough for 7th place, which meant that New Orleans would have to make the postseason from the play-in. And in that play-in game against the Lakers, Zion played the best game of his career. Even though the Lakers built an 18-point lead in the middle of the third quarter, Williamson dominated in the paint, carrying the Pelicans, who completely erased the deficit.
There goes Williamson down the middle, slashing his way to the hole. Got it!
Williamson's final bucket of the night, a lefty floater around Davis, gave him his 40th point and tied the score with 3 minutes remaining.
Season-high 38 Williamson driving inside.
But as the New Orleans crowd roared.
See, this is what we mean when we say superstar go superstar. They had no reason to come back and be in that game. There was no reason that score should have been cut close. So let me give Zion some credit real fast. So when we talk about Willie Green proofing and Willie Green playing defense, he the only variable on the team where Willie Green does not. He still matter a little bit because he will stick his in the corner and be like, stand right there and don't move.
Okay,
but
let me. Perfect. I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said because I'm about to ask you a question. You know the name of the Oklahoma City Thunder head coach?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
Now that you're asking me, though, I don't know.
Okay, what do you think his best attribute is as a coach?
What do I think his best attribute is? He put the ball in the hands of a superstar.
Exactly.
He put the ball in the hands of a superstar. All right, so let me ask you this. At what point did the superstar be like, we following the money, right?
That's what the wire taught me.
So we following the money, like, I ain't even supposed to have to look for the pill. It's supposed to find me. Why I'm running down the floor and the basketball not in my hands? I don't run for free.
Man, see, you said the pill being the basketball.
Yeah.
But we was talking about following the money. And I said the wires. I thought you was talking. Okay. I'm like,
I could play cheese. I could divide.
Boy, he got that. Man, he got that assistant manager shirt on, man, bro. Bro is you fine, bro. You got to wear that shirt more often, bro. Go ahead.
Just saying, man. Follow the goddamn money, man. Hold on, where my screen went? Damn, I lost my screen. Hold up, Chris. There we go.
You can find it.
Word and delight, Williamson grimaced and
that was a little crazy, but I had to totally stop this.
Non-stop, bro. Non-stop. Go ahead, bro.
His left hamstring. He knew he was done for the night.
It's a season high 40 for Zion Williamson. The game is tied. Timeout taken.
And it looks like he's hurt.
And without their best player, the Pelicans couldn't complete the comeback. Zion finished with 40 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And if he played the whole game, he would have likely achieved a new career high in points. The Pelicans went on to make the playoffs, but without their star, they were overmatched in a 4-game sweep by the top-seeded OKC. Zion still hadn't logged a single playoff minute and felt like he let the team and the fans down. On the bright side, the Pelicans showed that they could compete against the best teams in the West. And with a deep young core, they had high expectations coming into the 2025 season. But then the pattern repeated. Williamson started the year strong, but another hamstring injury forced him to miss 27 games. And with the injuries to other key players like Brandon Ingram, DeJounte Murray, and Herb Jones, New Orleans won just 5 of their first 34 games, all while Williamson watched on the sidelines as another season went down the drain.
Zion Williamson in a familiar spot.
That's cold.
On the bench in street clothes. Unfortunately, this amazing talent just has not been able to stay healthy in his career.
To add insult to injury, on January 10th, the team suspended Zion for being late to a team flight. And Pelicans coach Willie Green stated that several offenses led up to Williamson's suspension. The continued spiral led.
You think Willie Green hair real?
Oh, hold on. Let's backtrack because this was important.
Yeah, you think that's real? Like he nourished that? He worked for that?
Yeah, it's real. It's real.
Okay,
it's
all
real.
right, go ahead.
I could
shout out the real hair.
What Drake said about Charlemagne? I can see the patches in the light and the dark.
That's mean. I mean, ooh, hate is hate. Shout out to hate, bro. All right, go ahead.
Green stated that several offenses led up to Williamson's suspension. The continued spiral led to the Pelicans exploring the trade market for their superstar. But ultimately, they decided against trading Zion, as his value had never been lower. However, when Zion finally returned from the hamstring injury, he was visibly thinner, weighing 264 pounds, the lightest he'd ever been in the NBA, giving us a glimpse of what was possible.
Hold up.
Give me that.
Hold up. So is that?
That's the first game back.
Yeah. But is this the moment where he started taking it seriously? Is this the moment where the light bulb went off?
It's hard for me not to think so, Lito, just because there was no reason to do it. They were like 5 and whatever at that point. The season was over. Half the team was out. Like, what do you gain from this other than I just want to, like at this point, I just want to do it. Pause. That's crazy. At this point, I just want to be in shape.
Yeah. So,
like, I mean, what did he gain at this point? They're clearly out of contention. Brandon's out. Like, I don't know if Trey was out, but there was nobody left. The team was, injured from top to bottom. They were in a deficit that they were not going to climb out of. It's the middle of the year. You missed 29 games, however many, he said. There was nothing to gain other than, you know what? I'm just going to be in the best shape of my life right now.
Whatever the reason the light bulb went off, my fingers crossed that it's a like one of them permanent LED joints. Like,
yeah.
For
sure.
Not the TVs with the big back type light bulb.
All along.
Shout out to Big Backs.
Absolutely.
After he scored 40 points against Sacramento on February 27th, Williamson put up his first career triple-double with 27 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds in a 124-116 win over the Suns.
He's giving them boys hell.
Yes, sir.
He always do.
On March 11th, Williamson had another triple-double with 22 points, a career-high 12 assists, and 10 rebounds in a win over the Clippers.
There's the triple-double. Second career triple-double. He deserves it. Jose at the opposite end.
Defensively, he was engaged and disruptive, crashing into passing lanes and contesting shots at the rim with career highs in blocks and steals. But then, the Pelicans shut him down again. And in the 2025 season, he played only 30 games. It's been 6 years since he was drafted.
Hold on. I'm not mad at the Pelicans for shutting him down. I'm on the Pelicans. I'm a company man. I got a company shirt on. All I need is a company burger. But I'm on, boy. Hey man, listen, boy, becoming a pod, man. I don't know if y'all see me. Since I came back from my vacation. I've been podding. Listen, I'm not mad at the Pelicans for shutting him down right there, because literally, what is he playing for?
That's my point to maybe something switching in his mind mentally, coming back early. Because when he came back in the middle of the year or January, whenever it was, what was he playing for?
Right.
He was playing for Zion.
Yep. All right.
And Zion still hasn't appeared in the playoffs, so we're all wondering if his current form is going to last. According to Zion, it will, because he finally started taking care of his body, doing mobility drills, and strengthening the hamstrings that had given him so much trouble in the past. However, if you're a Pelicans fan, you have every right to be a skeptic, because the Zion cycle has repeated too many times. His struggle to overcome injuries is followed up by debates over minute restrictions. Then there's the growing tension between Williamson and the Pelicans medical staff, accompanied by disagreements with the coaching staff and the front office.
Let me make this clear to everybody out there. If I can play in the back-to-backs, I would. I physically, yes, I can. But I work for the Pelicans.
Hey.
Ooh. No, look. This year or last year, that boy was sick and tired of being sick and tired.
He was fed the fuck up. That's what this is.
He was calling it, but see, like I tell some of my employees, man, you got to build up the real estate. Like you gotta build up the reputation to be able to get some of these words over and make and really have power. Like your talent only goes so far, and that's the thing with Zion. Like this would fly in most situations. This probably flies year 1, year 2, maybe. Well, they would still treat him like a child then. But you get a couple consistent years, everybody see you taking care of yourself, and they start forgetting about some of your past issues. You make the calls, you call the shots. But he did, he was fed up with a lot of shit last year.
Hey, that boy was looking around. That boy looked around.
Go back, look, look how clear.
I ain't never heard him talk like this before. I didn't know he had this type of tone. It was always like a facade and like a good company man, pretty much. Like we was talking about. That was his media face. But like this,
if I can play,
dog, you see dog eyes?
Look at the passion.
He mean that shit.
You mean that, bro? That's Big Z right there, bro. Like, come on, bro. People know, bro. Trenches the trenches, bro. In the city, don't play with Big Z, bro. You gonna find out.
Word.
My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
Y'all represent set because you got the purple on too.
In the back-to-backs, I would. I physically, yes, I can. But I work for the Pelicans.
Dog looked around.
Come back. Hey, Lito, who you work for?
Hey, bro, I work for the Pelicans. Hey, somebody need to take this freeze frame and they need to put it on the side of the building. This is crazy.
No, I need to see how you go back.
Yes, I can. But
said like, what do you like?
Y'all don't see what I got to deal with?
Y'all see these niggas? Nigga, do you see?
Jeez, I got this man over here playing the piano for me.
Not that I play. I work for.
Damn.
Man, verbiage is important.
Man,
It's essential.
Wow.
All right, one more time. I promise.
The Pelicans.
Oh,
I can. But I work for the Pelicans. They have decided that based off the numbers, it's not smart to do that right now. If that's what they feel, I'm rocking with them on that. But yes, if I could play in a back-to-back, I would.
All of these problems happened multiple times, and we have
important. You said verbs was important.
Back, I would.
All of these.
He said
with them on that.
It's yeah. Maybe we should let people finish what they're saying before we assume that we know how it's going to end. I forgot all about it.
Nah, it's more fun this way.
Yeah.
I mean, we're literally just doing a reaction joint, so it's not like we seen this before.
That's the other side. I forgot. I remember this, but I forgot about it. But I'm rocking with them on that based on the numbers.
Regardless, irregardless, I was just going down, whatever the line of film in front of us was, just.
But yes, if I could play in a back-to-back, I would.
All of these problems happened multiple times, and we have yet to see Zion playing through an entire season injury-free without any off-court issues. When he's healthy, Williamson has proved that he can be one of the top 10 players in the NBA. Unstoppable in transition, dominant in the paint, and disruptive on the defensive end. His playmaking can also reach an elite level. And even if he becomes a passable shooter, Zion can realistically make first-team All-NBA next season, and maybe even be in contention for MVP. But there's a lot of ifs in that equation, as Zion has left every NBA fan disappointed and wanting more. And with the news of serious lawsuits being filed against Williamson, he's headed for another offseason where he has to focus on off-court issues that have nothing to do with basketball. However, he's only 25 and could still carve out a Hall of Fame career, but he could also become a bust. It remains to be seen which it'll be. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, we have another one for you right here.
All right, let me ask you this. When healthy is he top 10?
Bro, I've been saying it for a few years now. He's top 5. He's a top 5 basketball player in the world when he's healthy and in shape.
Name your 5.
It's Giannis, Jokic, SGA, Zion, Luka. Seriously.
So Zion better than Ant?
Yeah.
Can he turn this around and make the Hall of Fame?
Well, you know what? It's the Basketball Hall of Fame, so anybody can make it. So yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna let you weasel your way out of that question like that.
Yeah. 100% because it is the Basketball Hall of Fame. So yes.
No. But can he turn the NBA? Take college out of it. Can he turn the NBA, his NBA career? I'm not gonna even say turn it around because I mean every time he played. Like
Stop saying turn it around.
I'm not even gonna say make a 180. I'm gonna say, can he just stay on a path to where he can turn this into a Hall of Fame basketball career?
Yeah, I mean, because I don't think Zion needs Zion can have a 10-year career and make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, like, I think, again, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, bro. Zion can get in.
It's like I've been telling Justin, T-Mac don't deserve to be there. But keep going.
Nah, T-Mac deserves to be there. Zion can, but I mean, he got to make the best. I think his best opportunity is these next 5 years before he's 30. Have to be.
He got to go on a run.
Yeah, he got to go on a run. It got to happen starting now, from 25 to 30, because what I don't want to see, and my biggest fear with Zion as we close out the show, is that I don't want to see Zion reach his potential less athletic. I don't want to see him not be able to take care of his powers. I don't want to, to fully maximize every part of his game, from mental to physically. I don't want to, to skill set. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Derrick Rose get a jump shot after he can't jump anymore. It takes away something from you. You know what I mean? I would. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I tell you there's very few people who reach that mountaintop with all their powers. Most of the time, you got to take a alternate route to get there versus the path that you started on.
And if you don't do anything else, you got to make sure somebody check on your alternator.
Make sure your carburetor. We figure out your carburetor.
Another shout out to Nonstop, man. That was a really, I think, a well done and a fair video. Probably one of the more fair videos I've seen on Zion, considering how easy it is or how much of a punchline he's been. Even today, the tweet that was put out saying that Zion unfollowed the Pelicans and big changes would come in. I mean, it's just a good majority of the things that are said about Zion, no matter what's happening, good or bad, is followed by negativity. That's just what comes with him. But he can change that. He can change that, and I know we hope he does. And I feel like this is gonna be the year, man. I feel like this is gonna be the year. So shout out to Nonstop for that video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys tell us in the comments what you think. Do you guys think Zion can reach his potential or come somewhere close starting this season, or have you given up completely?
Yeah, and you know that. Peace. Oh wait, hold on.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.